Swear to God, if that dang robot comes back in one more time, I'm gonna make it into a pile of joy, guys. Just kidding. I would never do that to him. He's a valued member of the crew. First of all, hi guys. I know it's been a while. Okay, I've been busy, clearly, and I just wanted to state thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you are having a good day. So, in today's video, we are going to be talking about Starfield. We're going to be talking about Star Citizen. We're going to be talking about the differences, similarities, things that I really feel like people are overlooking in both of those games. I do want to say, however, that I do enjoy both of those games for different reasons. One's a single player only game, one's a multiplayer open world game only. So, you got to keep both of those things in mind when you're talking about both Starfield and Star Citizen, even though, yes, they both start with the word star. They are two completely different games, even though they are both in space. One is definitely more a single player experience, and the other one, well, you don't really know what you're going to get yourself into until you play it. So, of course, I just want to clarify for clarity's sake that I've only put basically just a few hours in Starfield and I haven't gotten the full experience. So take that with a grain of salt, but I've put plenty of hours in Star Citizen for good reason, and maybe some for bad. But I feel like the differences are severely being overlooked between those two games, and today I want to go ahead and talk about them. So let's go ahead and get into it. Of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you're enjoying Starfield, if you're enjoying Star Citizen. I know we just had the Alpha 3.20 update come out. Yeah, we got Seraphim. Pretty cool place. It's kind of sad that Olisar is gone. But anyways, let's get into it. So, Starfield. I feel like I'm gonna get confused by saying Starfield into Star Citizen. People need to understand the difference between these two games. And I really feel like that's because Starfield is a single player experience. It's very streamlined. There's not a lot to it. Of course, people think mods are going to fix that, but in my opinion, mods aren't going to fix the basic issues with Starfield. On top of that, there's a lot of cutscenes. A lot. I mean, literally everything I do, warping to each planet, flying to each planet, going in and out of a ship, going to a different building. I thought we passed that back in 20, and yet I'm seeing a black screen for everything. I mean, sure, it's a quick load time, but you couldn't have like an animation of like when you're boarding a ship, or like when you're going inside your ship, or just a guy walking up the ladder, opening up the hatch, closing that hatch, and then there you go. That's your loading screen. In fact, I know a lot of Bethesda games that in their loading screens between two places, there's usually like a little thing to do. Yes, that was because of the long load time, so they almost felt compelled that they had to do that, but could have done something. So you have all these cutscenes, all these issues. I mean, both of those games, I would say their AI is not the greatest, clearly. But even with the flaws of Starfield, and I know I need to put more time into it before I really get like a broader perspective of the game itself. I've only put like maybe 4 to 5 hours, but I really wanted to give it more of a chance, and I still will, which, by the way, I will be live streaming Starfield from now on this YouTube channel. All right, no more Twitch, no Kick, YouTube streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. I'll see you there. But we have all this going on with Starfield that people are likely to compare Star Citizen and say that it's a better game. Now, I was almost on that same wheelhouse, but I have to remember that both of these games are in completely two different universes, two different genres, because just because they're both in space doesn't mean they're the same genre. And I have to say and go ahead and clarify that. But I'm not gonna lie, I like Starfield. I think Starfield's a pretty cool game. After everything that I've experienced so far, seeing Mars for the first time, the story behind the people that call themselves Martians because they live on Mars. I think the whole us maybe eventually going to Mars and me seeing that in my own lifetime, I think is so cool. We're building a moon base, for God's sakes, man. And seeing the remnants of Earth, to the Great Pyramids of Egypt, to the Empire State Building, all of that is just so cool to see. I've always wanted to know. There was a show back on the History Channel called Life After People, and I thought that was one of the coolest like topics as a kid watching that growing up, because I always thought like, yeah, what would happen if people just like disappeared? And this is a cool like little look into that, and it's a video game. You don't really get that much like games that portray that. But I'm gonna get out of here from New Atlantis, and I'm gonna get over into my other spaceship that's in a different port or station now. Yeah. My Drake Cutlass Black. I missed you, buddy. I missed you. This junk, this hunk of bolts and wiring, it's gotten me places for sure. And of course, Star Citizen has released the update Alpha 3.20, which now I am sitting in a hangar in Seraphim Station. Rest in peace, poor Olisar. But of course, showing you guys right now on screen, I wanted to say you can see the differences between both Starfield entering a ship, leaving and exiting, and Star Citizens going, grabbing your ship, going into an elevator, going into the hangar, opening up the door, powering up the ship, calling people to open up the gate, basically your ATC, putting up the landing gear yourself, jumping to a different system yourself. All of that is just so much more immersive, and that's what I'm looking for in a star game, space simulator, stuff like that, which Starfield is not. I want to preference that Starfield is not a space simulator game. It is a RPG that happens to be in space. But what is it that I'm really trying to say with all the information I just gave you, all the stuff that I just said? You can play both games and enjoy both of them. Simple as that. There shouldn't be a divide between Star Citizen and Starfield. Starfield's a great game to just kind of play on your own time, get some runs in, get some quests in, learn more about the story, so on and so forth. For Star Citizen, I feel like you need to put a little bit more time learning about the game and really learning how to fly a ship and do quests and like jobs in general. But you're able to play both of those games. And whatever anyone else says, just point them back to this video and say, hey, you think I'm just a Starfield fan, or hey, I'm just a Star Citizen fanboy? No. This guy on the internet said that you can play both and be happy. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. Maybe it'll be quick. I'm not so sure exactly how I'm going to edit this yet. But if you do end up enjoying this video, please hit that like button. Subscribe for more future content just like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys in the streams as well. This is now official. I got a schedule now. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.